Today I'm here to share with you the ultimate drugstore makeup guide slash starter kit. Now, these products are not all the products I love from the drugstore, but they are a bunch of products that I would recommend that you go try out, especially if you're kind of like starting into makeup or whatever. I have different options for different people, so if you're really starting out with makeup, I have a few options for that. If you are just looking for new products, I have a few options for that. These are like my all-time favorites. And I do love a lot more drugstore products than just this, but I can only fit so much into a video, and I can't, basically most of my collection is drugstore makeup, and so when I do a makeup collection, you will see all of the drugstore makeup products I own. But for now, these are my favorites and what I would recommend to you guys, especially for starting out or just my top favorites. So let's hop right in and get started. So let's start off with primers. So I have 2 primers to share with you. Now, I don't own a lot of primers. I think I own 3 primers, 4 primers. Not many primers. So these 2 are the NYX Pore Filler and Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth. These are very good primers. Clearly I have used this Maybelline one a lot and I'm almost out of it. This NYX one I just got not very long ago, but I think this does a very beautiful job filling in pores. It is a little more expensive, but I do think that it does a beautiful job filling in pores, and I just really like this one a lot. So I really do recommend this one, and I think this one is similar to the Smashbox Pore Filler. I've only tried that one like twice, but I do think that this does a very nice job filling in pores. And then this one, I feel like I like the NYX one better for filling in pores, but this one does like blur and smooth and makes your skin look all kind of nice and just smoothed out, and I really like this one. I have not tried any other ones from this line, because I know they have like an illuminating one, maybe a mattifying. I don't know exactly them all. And I know that I've watched some videos. When I've watched people do videos on these, they always say that these are the best, one of the better primers of the drugstore, and they like different kinds of these. I've not tried a lot of drugstore primers, but I do think that this one is a nice one and that I would recommend it. So I have a few foundations and face products. So 2 foundations. I have some for different skin types. This is a Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour with Comfort Serum Foundation in the shade 100 Ivory. This is my absolute favorite foundation. You guys probably know that. I talk about this foundation all the time. One of my favorites. It's a full coverage, medium full. You can really build it up to full, but it's probably like at least a medium when you first put it on. And it just looks like your natural, like it just makes your skin look good. It doesn't make your skin look fake. That's why I like it. So I really like this one. I've loved that one for years. And then another one I recently found is the Sonia Kashuk Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation. This one I love because it comes with a pump. The other one doesn't. This one is definitely more expensive. This is about $6 or $7. This one's about $13. So this is more expensive, but this is for you oily skin gals out there. You would love this. My skin has started to become a little bit oilier, and I do like this for that. This is not a natural finish at all. You can tell you're wearing makeup when you have this on, so that's the little downside. I don't really like to wear this on an everyday basis, especially like school and stuff. I just feel like it's a little bit heavy for that, but it's not, like, it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. You can just tell you're wearing makeup a little bit more than this one, but I really do like this one a lot, and I have in the shade 02 Vanilla, which is the second lightest, and it's like perfect match. If you would like something that's not as full coverage, but you would still like some face product, this is or something to kind of cover a little bit, this is the Covergirl Clean Matte BB Cream in the shade Light. Now, this is a good BB cream, and I really think it looks nice on the skin, especially paired with a good primer, I've noticed. Now, this is in the shade Light, and I do think that it's a little bit... Okay, now it doesn't really look like it in the lights, but I think it does look a little orange on my skin, just the slightest. So I would say that this does run a little more yellow, so if you have a yellow undertone skin, you would like that. If you have a little more pink undertone skin, I don't know if you would like this as well, but I feel like if you get a lighter shade, it would go well. They do run a little dark, and I know that there's not a huge variety of shades. Actually, none of these foundations have a huge variety of shades. I'm sorry. They just don't. I wish they did, especially, I don't know if they have a whole lot of dark shades. Actually, I think this one might, but it's not that dark, I don't think. But this is a really great BB cream if you would like something for a little light, medium coverage, but not anything heavy, like a full-on foundation. I love, like, all my favorite drugstore concealers are from Maybelline, so I don't know why, I just do. The Maybelline Fit Me is probably my favorite. I just love this one. I've just used this one for many years, and I've just loved it so much. I have the shade 10 Light. I want to get 15 Fair, because even though it's or maybe it's not, I think it's called Fair. I don't know why 10 comes before 15 if 10 is light and 15 is fair. It doesn't make sense in my mind. I don't know, maybe there was a logic behind that. It's still a little dark. It's a little orange for me, But I do like it, and I think it's a really nice concealer, and I just love it for kind of concealing. I really want to get, I miss using this because I haven't used it a lot since I'm still a little pale from the winter, so I really miss using that and want to pick that up again and start using it. Another concealer is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer. I have not been using this one as long as the Fit Me, but I have been using this one for probably a month and a half-ish, and I really do like this concealer. I think it's a very nice one. I do think I like the Maybelline Fit Me a little bit better, but I don't think this is a bad concealer at all, and think it's good for drugstore. Not a full coverage, but it does cover. The Maybelline Age Rewind, I have it in the Neutralizer. It looks like it would be really yellow, but it blends out perfectly, and it like brightens under your eyes. I'm wearing it today mixed with this actually. Looks really good. I love it so much. Nice and brightening. It's not necessarily a full coverage concealer, but it does cover, and it just helps brighten and kind of take away the dark circles a little bit, which I really like. This is one product I would recommend if you have blemishes and you would like them covered. This is the Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. This is a great concealer for covering blemishes, and yes, if you have pimples, zits, scarring, anything, this would look really good on it. I would not recommend this for like under eye concealing though. It just wouldn't work that well. Okay, now if you would like to set your face with a powder, I would recommend the e.l.f. Finishing Powder. If you have like normal to dry skin, you would really like this because it's not going to matte you, like make you completely matte, which I really like. And I think this is a great powder for kind of that. It sets and it just lasts long, and I'm wearing it today and I just really like it. A drugstore classic setting powder is the Rimmel Stay Matte. I've used this up a lot and I'm just going to keep using it. I just like this. It's nice. It just is cheap and it just lasts long. It just. That's all I keep saying. It lasts a long time. Not the longest. After a few hours, you're probably going to be a little oily again. But this is so easy to just touch up. It's nice and small to just throw in your bag. And I just really like it. And it's just a classic. I think everyone has tried this product. Bronzer. Let's talk about that. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's a great bronzer from the drugstore. I really like it. It's nice for just warming up your face. It's not too orange. Like the Benefit Hoola is a little bit orange, and so I really like this for just kind of warming up your face and just an everyday natural look. I think it's just beautiful. I love it so much. And if I were to lose it or run out, that would be like one of the first few products I would go repurchase. A blush is the Milani Powder Blush. Okay, I'm not a huge blush person. I feel like I have a lot on today, even though it doesn't even look like it on camera, but I just don't wear a lot of blush. This is a beautiful blush. I don't like the smell though. It smells like plastic and cheap. But it's just a full, just light kind of pinky blush. Just gorgeous. I love it so much, and just natural and not too expensive. Lasts a long time, and it's just a good overall blush. I almost dropped it. Love it. I have quite a few highlighters actually to share with you. So we have the Wet n Wild Coloricon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. This is a great natural, just like everyday highlight. So if you're going to work or school and you don't want like a full and intense shimmery highlighter, this is really great. It's just a very light, it's almost just like a brightening powder, but it looks really good on your cheeks and your cheekbones. It's just like a nice highlighting effect and just looks so pretty, and I really do love it. I really love it. I really do love it. I've been filming for too long. I really love it. If you want an intense highlight, this is the Pixi and Aspyn Ovard Glowy Powder in London Luster. I'm not going to talk about it long because I talk about this product all the time. Wearing it today. Holy cow, intense. You can just see this difference. This is just more like a light natural. This is intense highlight. If you want an intense highlight, go for this. One other one which is good for deeper skin tones is the Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick Radiant. Now this is good because you can, if you have darker skin, use these shades, and if you have lighter skin, use these shades. Or you can swirl and mix it if you kind of have medium skin tone. So let me just so here's just a few swatches here. They're just so pretty and glowy, and I just really like it. It just really looks gorgeous on the skin, and they're nice and intense, and I've just recommended that highlight to a lot of people for a long time. And it's great because I can recommend it here on YouTube because there's girls or guys that have darker skin tone that want to use a highlight from the drugstore. I think this is great for that as well. Let's move on to eyes. Well, eyebrows first. So I have this brow pencil, which is the e.l.f. I think it's just the e.l.f. brow pencil. I have in the shade Neutral Brown. This is a very good brow pencil if you have maybe thicker brows or not just like skinny little brows, you actually have brow hair, because this is a very like bigger tip and it's a lot creamier, and I think that it would work really well. Whenever I use this, I can fill my brows in twice as fast as if I use like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, just because I actually have like brow hair and I can, when I do it, I just do it really fast. I don't think it looks as, it might not look as like natural as like the Anastasia one because there's not like individual little hairs. You can do this one a lot faster, so I like that for that, like this one for that, but I don't necessarily love this one. Another one is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. I have not used that one in a while. I don't have it anymore. I ran out of it completely and I haven't repurchased it yet, but I really like that one, and I do want to try the NYX one. I haven't tried that one either. But I do like the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper, which is a kind of clear, this is not clear, a brow setting gel. This is in the shade medium to dark, and I really like it. I use it every single day to set my brows in, and it holds them in place really well. I really like it. If you're wanting something that's a little bit more of a natural hold, I do like the Essence Make Me Brow. It does have little fibers in it, which I really like, and it's not as stiff of a hold in your brows, so like they're a little bit more not like glued to your face. Not that this glues them to your face, but they don't hold it as well, but I still think it's a nice natural product and I really like it. So for eyeshadow, I have a few things. I just have one palette and a few singles. The Covergirl True Naked Roses. I don't have any of the other ones from this line. I just have this Roses one because I don't have the Naked 3 and I thought this was kind of like it. I do like this. Not as good as high-end eyeshadows as well. I honestly just like high-end eyeshadow palettes. If you're going to buy a palette, I would just recommend those. But I still like this. These are very soft and creamy. They do kick up a lot of powder, and a few of them have some shimmeriness in them. Like, see how they're really powdery? They're very pigmented and they're very nice. I don't use it as often because I just like to use my high-end palettes, but I still like this palette, and I think if you're looking for kind of wanting to try out colors or something, that range is really good. I have not tried like the e.l.f. ones. I've heard those are really good. I just haven't tried them yet, or the L'Oreal ones or anything, but I really like that. Single eyeshadows, not going to talk about this very long because I talk about them all the time. L'Oreal Infallible Single Eyeshadows. I love these single eyeshadows a lot. I have an Ice Latte and Amber Rush, my favorite. I want to get more shades. They are $7 a piece, which is a little more expensive. I feel like for a single eyeshadow, I'd rather pay like $5 or whatever. If I wear any high-end eyeshadow like on my lids or any palettes like the Naked or anything, I always use these shimmer shades. The like high-end palettes the shimmer shades do not compare to these. These are the best. I'm not kidding you. These are so, when I wear shimmer shades, I want them to be kind of metallic and noticeable. So I don't want anything like natural. I just, oh, these are so good. But another thing is the Maybelline Single Eyeshadow in Nude Glow. It's the Expert Wear or something. This is very similar to Amber Rush. But I really do like these as well. I don't think they're as shimmery or kind of have as good of a sheen maybe as L'Oreal ones, but it's very, very similar. But this is very pretty as well. And those are only $2.99, which is insanely cheap, and I love it. So I have two cream shadows. This is an Essence 2-in-1 eyeshadow and liner and waterproof. It's a very pretty cream eyeshadow. It's very smooth and glides on really beautiful. One thing I do say though, is if you blend it a lot, it doesn't blend away, but it definitely like isn't as intense. So if you put it, kind of just draw it on your lid and then just take like a, let's just say a little brush like this or something. This is a Morphe brush, and you just kind of like pat it along just to spread it out the slightest bit and then not touch it. It works really well. Or if you like take the brush and kind of wipe it on there and then put it on, beautiful. And then the e.l.f. Smudge Pot in the shade Cruisin' Chick. I'm literally dropping everything. Very beautiful. I do want to get some more of these, and I know they're like the long-lasting lustrous eyeshadows. Those are still out too. I don't know. I want to try more of these because I've had this one for a while. Should probably get a new one, but it's really good and I like it, and it lasts a long time. At the end of the day, when I'm trying to take it off, a lot of times it doesn't come off on its own with just like my face oil. Like I have to use like a separate makeup wipe to take it off. That's how good they are and how long they last. And usually I put this on and then put like a shimmery shade on top, like one of those single shadows. But I really do like this a lot. Oh my gosh. Eyeliner, I have a few things. So I'm not a huge eyeliner person. I'm actually wearing eyeliner today, which is probably like wear eyeliner like once every 3 months. I'm not even kidding you. This is the Essence Superfine Eyeliner Pen. This is really nice. I do like it. It's very long and skinny and thin. It's pretty easy to work with. If I can work with it, you can work with it because I'm terrible at eyeliner. Probably because I don't ever use it very often. I think this is very nice. I like it better than the Maybelline one I had because that one, like the tip would always dry out, and that's the part that you need the liquid in when you're drawing. Like it didn't go over shadow very well. I don't know, but this does work really well. Sometimes you have to wipe the tip off a little bit, but I do like it. I don't know if it lasts the longest, but I think it does. It does a pretty good job with lasting. And when I wear liquid eyeliner, I usually layer it with a cream. Essence Gel Eyeliner. The shade Midnight in Paris. This is just a very nice black eyeliner. I have noticed that it will dry out pretty fast if you don't seal the lid, so make sure you like seal it really tight. But I think this is a beautiful eyeliner. I want to try the L'Oreal one because I haven't tried that one yet, and I've heard that one's really good. But this one is very, I'm just holding the other product. This one is very nice for kind of putting on top of liquid or putting that first and then liquid. I don't know what's the correct way to do it, but I really like this a lot, and I think it works and lasts a long time and looks nice. And the Essence Gel Eyeliner in Waterproof. This is just a gel eyeliner, so it's not liquid. I've been wanting a brown eyeliner for a while, and I think this is very creamy. This is very creamy, like watch. That's so creamy, but I think it's beautiful, and I love wearing it like if I don't want a black liner. It's very creamy. I don't think it lasts very well in the waterline actually. I feel like it doesn't, it just wears away. The waterproof on here, I don't know if I agree with it because I feel like it does wear away a little bit easier than waterproof should. I don't think it's waterproof, but I do think it's a very nice creamy eyeliner and good for like an everyday use. These three mascaras are the best mascaras from the drugstore that I've tried, but this is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, Rimmel Lift Me Up Cucumber Wonder Lash, and the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. This one's my all-time favorite. I wear it all the time. I'm wearing it today, but I have false lashes on. This Rimmel one looks so good on its own. I just put it on my lashes as it was, and if you just want something just to lengthen, it doesn't clump, and I think that's why I love it so much. It just lengthens and just looks beautiful, like especially when it's brand new, it looks even better. And then the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. This one's a little bit clumpier. If you like a little, it's not like clumping, but like if you want your lashes to look very thick and voluminized, you would really like this. It does clump a little bit, but not like, I don't really like clumping, but I can deal with this clumping. So it's not like that bad, but it's gonna, if you want your lashes to look voluminous, they're gonna have to, and like kind of like stand out a lot. They're gonna clump a little bit. This one is really great. The lip liner is the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner. I only have one of these. This is in the shade Gone Burgundy. I need to get other shades. So creamy. Beautiful. It's a twist up, which is awesome, and I just love this. Very good gel lip liner. The Essence ones are good too, but they're like, you have to sharpen them, and they're a little bit drier. I don't like them as much. Those are just really nice. And then, speaking of Wet n Wild, if you want a liquid lipstick, the Liquid Catsuit, the Mega Last Liquid Catsuits, I have a bunch of these shades. This one's in Rebel Rose and Me Mocha. These are really pretty. I do like them. I really have a love-hate relationship with liquid lipsticks, and I think these are very nice if you're wanting something that's going to last a long time but not insanely dry your lips out. So I really do like these. A lipstick, just kind of an everyday one that's not going to last a long time, is the Maybelline lipstick in Matte Naked. I have other shades too. This is just a creamy lipstick, very pretty color. I have one other color in this, but I really do like this. This one smells like kind of like vanilla, but there's some that smell like watermelon. I don't know, but very pretty. Love that. This is a L'Oreal Infallible Paints. I got this not very long ago. This is in the shade Spicy Blush. This is a very beautiful shade. It's gonna last a long time on your lips because they're kind of like a gloss in a way. They're like a creamy, they're like a cream liquid lipstick. So they're not gonna dry matte, but they're very creamy and they're gonna last a while, and I do really love it. I really love it a lot. So very pretty. Lastly, if you're wanting just a cult classic lipstick from the drugstore, these are just my favorite. The Revlon Super Lustrous in, I have a bunch of shades. This one's in Mauve Night. It's just an example. I need to get more neutral shades from this because I have not gotten, I don't really have any neutral ones. This is where I have my fun colors. Very pretty mauve shade. I just love these. They're just classic. They've been around forever, and they have a bunch of shades. There's creams, there's mattes, there's, I don't even know. There's just so many. I just love them so much, and they're categorized by colors. I don't know, I just like nudes and mauves, and I just love them so much. So definitely love those. And also I have a few sponges here. This is the disgustingly stained, I need to wash, Real Techniques Diamond Sponge. I love that one along with the orange one. They're both great. The L'Oreal Infallible Sponge, this one, very good as well. I love this one probably the best, just because it's similar to the Beauty Blender and I really like that one. I know you were here for a long time. Thank you for sticking around and watching this. If you made it to the end of the video, please let me know in the comments. Actually, give this video a thumbs up if you made it to the end, because that way I know you guys are watching. And yes, I love you guys so much. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you got some products that you got some ideas of products that you need to try out really soon in the drugstore. And I'm really tired of talking, so I need to go take a break and eat some lunch because I'm starving. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys!